Welcome to History Chronicles. How did a nation win its freedom from a global empire without firing a single shot? Today, we're diving into the incredible story of Tanganyika's peaceful journey to independence. It's a tale of brilliant strategy, powerful ideas, and leaders who chose negotiation over conflict. Stick around to discover how this African nation became a model for the entire continent. Let's set the scene. Before it became the mainland part of modern-day Tanzania, Tanganyika was a territory administered by Britain, which took over from Germany after World War I for decades. Its people lived under colonial rule, but as the winds of change swept across Africa in the mid-20th century, a powerful movement for self-governance began to grow. The destination was clear: independence. The date was set, December 9th, 1961. But unlike many other independence struggles, marked by long and violent wars, Tanganyika's path was remarkably different. It was a masterclass in political maneuvering and peaceful mobilization. At the heart of this entire movement was one extraordinary man, Julius Kambarage, often called Mwalimu, which means teacher. Nyerere was the architect of Tanganyika's freedom. Born in 1922 and educated in East Africa and Scotland, he returned home with a powerful vision. He wasn't just a politician. He was a thinker, an organizer, and a firm believer in nonviolent change. In 1954, he co-founded a political party that would change everything: the Tanganyika African National Union, or TANU. This wasn't just a party. It was a nationwide movement. Under Nyerere's charismatic leadership, TANU spread a simple but powerful message of unity and self-determination, or uhuru, meaning freedom. They organized people in villages and towns, building a massive base of support. Their strategy was to win at the ballot box. In the late 1950s, TANU dominated the legislative elections, proving to the British that the people of Tanganyika were united behind their nationalist leaders. This overwhelming democratic mandate made it impossible for the colonial administration to deny the call for independence. On that historic day, December 9th, 1961, Julius Nyerere became the first prime minister of a free Tanganyika. But Nyerere didn't do it alone. A team of dedicated leaders worked alongside him. Figures like Asen Sheba, Eremia Kasambala, and John Mwakango were crucial. They were early nationalists who became ministers in the first government, helping to build the new nation's institutions from the ground up. They mobilized support through agricultural cooperatives and organized the early systems of governance. Even the last British governor, Richard Turnbull, played a key role. Instead of resisting, he worked constructively with Nyerere and TANU during the constitutional talks, ensuring a smooth and orderly transfer of power. This collaboration between the outgoing colonial power and the incoming nationalist leaders is a rare sight in the history of decolonization. So, what was the legacy of this peaceful revolution? First, it became a powerful model for other African nations, showing that independence could be achieved through political unity and negotiation. Nyerere's leadership focused on building a strong national identity, uniting over 120 different ethnic groups under one flag. His philosophy of ujamaa, or familyhood, shaped Tanzania's early policies on education, equality, and community-based development. Just a few years later, in 1964, Nyerere led Tanganyika into a historic union with the island of Zanzibar, creating the United Republic of Tanzania that we know today. His influence as a Pan-African statesman echoed across the continent for decades. The story of Tanganyika's independence is a powerful reminder that the fight for freedom can be won not with weapons, but with wisdom, unity, and an unshakable belief in a better future. Thanks for watching History Chronicles. If you enjoyed this story of peaceful triumph, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible tales from our shared past. See you next time.